Welcome to ViperTV Live. How's everybody doing out there in Radio Land? Nice to see everyone. So yesterday we ended up getting the Undying Samurai's armor. And like I said, it totally reminded me of the the invisible man from the Three Amigos that he ends up shooting, that he's actually supposed to locate. But we ended up locating it anyway, didn't we, gang? So, with that being said, if we look at our map, we can see that in the world of revenge, we are on the final hunt. This is it. Saito is holding Jubei and Oyuki prisoner. But we also have these two in order to get the final, I would say, power-ups that you need for these. We're going to need to look at what maps we have. So that being said, I have 7 Traveler's maps. To a hidden reward, to a hidden reward. Okay. New technique. New technique, new technique, new technique. Okay, so that's 4 new techniques. With that being said, let's take a look at what we need to do. Okay, we need to upgrade available on that anyway. So, we should take care of that while we're at it. That being said, the Odachi, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we need to get. And with the Yari, we only need 1. So let's go ahead and upgrade our Yari, and then we'll go ahead and get this final power up, and then we'll get our final Yari mission. So that being said, let's go ahead and liberate this area and get a technique point out of it while we're at it. No. It's not it. All right, we'll head there. Hey, we can use Matsume Castle as a traveling point now since we regulated. It's fantastic. Okay. Let's liberate this mess. Love how it's like a port village right outside the castle, you know what I mean? 'Cause that's how it would actually go, you know what I mean? Like, you would take cargo up into the main city. And then it would go to the castle where everybody that was in the castle, we got to actually enjoy the goods. Meanwhile, the peasants, that's a different story. apparently the only thing the peasants need to import is bootstraps. Space Dust. I saw a comment that said Erica Kirk looks like a magician's assistant, and I can't stop laughing. Well, all I know is she heard the word stage when it came to stages of grief. You know, like she goes out there in like her leather pants, like, are you ready to mourn? Okay, let's go ahead and... Ooh, let's see if I can actually bring my wolf to come hang out with me. Or do I have to be away from the camp in order to call the wolf? There we go. Where you at, dude? Alright, I guess he's got other things to do. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? 4? I know how to get my wolf in the camp. Where'd that ass hat go that shot me? With his bazooka. Oh, he's still up there.
Can't find her. We only your scars.
It's your ass, Mr. Postman. I just summon him by throwing something at someone. I have one of those too. How's it feel? Smoke bomb. Being able to assassinate brutes rules. Okay. Woo.
My eyes saw playing tricks. There you are!
How did that not work? We went from a simple training exercise into... Well, they weren't expecting that, now were they? I think not. Okay, who's next? So is it just me, or is it absolutely crazy that Kash Patel completely committed perjury in front of, ironically enough, it was Senator Kennedy that asked him a question if he'd been on the trail of anyone who happened to be involved with any crimes with Mr. Epstein. And he said that there's no one else that Mr. Epstein was trafficking women to. So, yeah, he's a big goddamn liar. And I'm wondering why they feel the need to do so much lying. It's almost like they're covering something up. And treating us like we're stupid. That's the worst part. I think that's the part that really, really annoys me the most, is they're treating us like we're stupid. God damn. Like, that jar barely hits her and he's already on it. He has vengeance in his heart in the same way I do, apparently.
The army must have fled through here. Couldn't carry everything.
I'll get hammered. Then let him take care of you. Okay. But yeah, it was Kennedy that completely asked him the question under oath, and he lied to Kennedy. Fantastic. Now we can do our Yari mission. Oh, bloody strings Hatchabee. It's better than the names for the Bounty Hunters and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. They just take some Greek-sounding name, add the word "the," and then some random description.
Looks like I have you to thank for keeping me in business today.
Find anything good?
See for yourself.
Nah, I'm good.
Would have made a plan for his death.
And the thing that really, really shows me that they have something to hide is how even in the public statement about the new letter that came out, where Jeffrey Epstein wrote in a letter to Larry Nassar, the infamous sex crime doctor from Pennsylvania. Basically, or wait a minute, he was an Olympic. Wait a minute, I'm getting things confused. There's way too many Republican pedos. Anyway, so the Department of Justice has been pretty much playing personal defense lawyer for number 47 after Jeffrey Epstein named him liking nubile young ladies just as much as him and Nasser do. And he even used the words grab snatch, which, you know, infamously on the tape, Trump said grab him by the pussy. But then the Department of Justice has to come out and say, and we all know that Trump kicked Epstein out of his club. And I love that they have to keep trying to go with that line that Stephen Chung keeps trying to make happen. It's like trying to make fetch happen. But we all know the fact is that number 47, in his own words, said that the reason he kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago is because he was stealing women from his spa. And it actually turned out that probably one of those was Virginia Giuffre. Or Giuffre, one of the two. I want to ensure that I'm saying it correctly.
Kill her!
Right.
Calm down, old man! We just want to see your point!
All right. Yeah, Nasser was the Olympic doc. I mean, birds of a feather flock together. There's a reason that that saying exists. Because if you weren't into everything that they'd be doing, you would be like either A, I'm gonna call the cops on these people, or B, I don't want anything to do with these gross motherfuckers. So if you know that it's going on and you don't say anything, you're just as complicit as if you were actually participating. That's just my morals now. I mean, I'm certainly not the bedrock of morality. I'll tell you that, but I know right from wrong.
Stranger, which side are you on?
Which side are you on? I'm on the union side. I'm on labor's side. I'm on the side of the people. It's so funny because, you know, right-wingers love to say anything pro-union is basically communism. But then again, they used to say that race mixing was communism. I think that communism, honestly, is just a fear word that right-wingers love to use in order to basically say, I don't like this, and this thing scares me. It's been also, you know, in the same way that they turned woke into a pejorative. I don't know, in my opinion, if you use woke as a pejorative slang, you're just basically announcing to the entire world that you're an unlikable asshole. That's just me. I'm so glad that they give you the option to label the animals you're supposed to follow. Reliquary of Faith. The man made crafted blessings of his own, so others born under Mount YOTEI will look to the true mountain for strength. That's interesting. What is this puzzle? Oh, this is going to be one of those. I don't feel like spending an entire episode trying to figure that mess out. Okay. I just love how MFest ended up just turning into a public slap fight between the various sections of the right wing.
Masks to ward off demons.
Ah, but which ones, you may ask? Those setting fire to this valley, or the ones buried within? With old Saburo's masks, maybe both can be kept at bay.
I can manage just fine.
Yeah, the Oni's breath in, cleansed from its demons by your hand. Now home to Ishikari's authentic crooked.
What does that guy's mask look like? Tom
I'm looking
Homan.
for a bounty. The Blue Yamaoba. Do you recognize her mask?
It is indeed one of mine. Sold a full moon ago to a young woman. She wanted the hag's protection for her little one. A son, as I recall.
A son. Did she tell you where she lived?
Somewhere in the forest, northeast of here. Something happened.
They say she's killing raiders and innocent bystanders.
That doesn't sound like Mio. She'd never do anything that would put her child in danger.
Maybe something's changed.
Pick a mask and become what others fear.
No. What goofy ass mask do you have? That's crazy.
Time to craft a masterpiece.
Okay. Now.
Hey, sword lady.
Space Dust woke is being against bigotry and scapegoating vulnerable minorities. MAGA are against woke because they love bigotry and scapegoating. Well, yeah, I mean, why would they ever... First off, they're all rich. So why would they ever do anything that would actually cause class consciousness? No. As long as people are divided, you know, they can keep them fighting and no one pays attention to the billionaire class. Whereas, you know, I mean, JD Vance gave the game away at MFest. He said, you know, you don't have to apologize for being white in America anymore. And we always knew that that was the logical conclusion. That's where it was going to come to. But they had to gaslight until they could finally come to power and make it happen. So, I mean, how many different conversations have you had with people being like, we aren't bigots, we're not bad, we're not fascists, blah, 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 blah. And then JD Vance comes right out and is like, no, really, that's what we're all about. And then, you know, of course, I'm sure that the moment you bring that up, someone will say, well, you're taking it out of context. And the moment that somebody says you're taking it out of context means that I'm busted, I just don't want to admit it. The wolf.
That wolf. First time I saw her, I thought she'd rip my throat out. I tossed her some scraps, even though I was starving. The wolf's been my shadow ever since.
Space Dust, when did anyone ask me to apologize for being white? Well, you see, the whole thing is you have to be the victim and you have to be strong at the same time. It's very important, not only for their personal dogma, but also for the dogma of their enemies. Their enemy needs to be weak yet strong, yet at the same time they also have to be weak yet strong. Basically, it's just contouring reality to fit whatever you want. I mean, pretty much. You know, I mean, manga they're cracking, the foundations are just, they're not as solid as it once was, because they used to be able to just label themselves as one big, entity. And now you got these single issue voters, which is something that the leftists had to deal with for so long. And there's been kind of a realignment where the left is turning more into, okay, fight against Trump and, stop the genocide. Don't take APAC money. That's pretty much like where we're living at right now as far as the left goes. Whereas the right, they have all these different demands that they think that in their opinion, if they don't get it, then Trump is failing them. And luckily, the things that they're mad about not getting is the kind of things that he promised them that, he'd always stick with them on, America first, no wars, that kind of thing. Whereas instead he's importing people with H-1B visas and starting wars in Venezuela. So, they just kind of see him as another neocon at this point.
It's her!
I should take some of your fish.
Hey, boy.
And if there's one thing these narcissistic bastards are great at is gaslighting, whether it's gaslighting themselves, gaslighting other people, because, well, straight up, I mean, you can watch videos of, like, people that would vote for people like Trump, and you can watch them running their mouth and getting arrested, like in cop videos and stuff. And man, I'll tell you what, they will deny reality all the way to the very end. And that's one of the reasons why they went with the election lies so much. What I mean by they'll deny reality at the very end is this: I'm going to use the word Karen, I don't give a fuck if you don't like it or not. But this Karen, basically, she was drunk, she was at an airport, she was entitled, and she even pissed her pants. And the cop was like, "Did you just piss your pants?" And she's like, "No." He's like, no, there's piss right there on the floor. No, there isn't. I mean, literally, in order to avoid any sort of embarrassment, there are people who will gaslight reality itself in the same way that Lutnick tried to gaslight numbers on Fox, and they just weren't having it. Like, it's getting bad when to the point where, they're consistently being, questioned about when they say the economy is doing so amazingly well and this, that, and the other. And they're like, but nobody is feeling it and nobody agrees with you. I need bullets. about kunai? What we doing with that? There we go. Definitely need some more of those. Definitely need these because we're damn near out. Alright, we are good to go. Ah, I don't want to sleep. I want to cook mushrooms. I love how the photo mode comes on instantly the moment that, you know, you lay on your horse because it's so adorable. Minor melee perk. Let's do that. Ooh. I like it. Okay. Strike the persimmon tree. I used to have a persimmon tree. Actually, well, I didn't. It was my buddy who lived like right across the street from me. I was over at his house where we'd make records over there, and unfortunately we sort of had a falling out. And it was really weird because after I had that falling out with him, one of our friends was over there. He's a record engineer, and he was showing everybody his new pistol, and he accidentally shot himself, like in the face in front of everybody. So every time I think of persimmons, I think of that house.
Firm up your stance. Be an unyielding boulder.
Funny enough, I can still locate the music that was recorded inside of that house.
Mind your wrists. Remember the painter's brush.
Cynthia says, what an awful association. Well, there's a lot of things that I didn't expect to happen in my life that sort of happened, that sort of created associations on their own. Target the mask with your yardie to make the persimmons fall. Here you go, everybody. Enjoy persimmons.
Sensei Takahashi. Care for a persimmon?
Ah, I always knew this day would come. Your time as my pupil is complete. Here, take this spear. It has seen me through many battles. It belongs in the hands of a master.
I wouldn't call myself a master, but I'll put it to good use. Thank you, Sensei.
Okay.
Kitsune can actually be killed.
I like this red. The Scolding Spear. Upgrade available. Yeah, we need to do that actually. Fantastic. Fully upgraded Adachi, fully upgraded Katana, fully upgraded double blade, and I just need to fully upgrade my Odachi. That's fully upgraded there, but not over here. So 1, 2, 3. So 5. Let's check something here. One. New technique, new technique, new technique. Okay, that's 3. This looks like it's along the coast. There we go. Let's go there. Okay, now. How is my new technique on the... Is it on the other side of the castle, literally? Okay, it's actually over here. Funny enough.
Find me, boy.
People do.
Whoa! What the hell's going on over there? Looks like the good, bad, and the ugly with the bridge scene. Kunai.
She's back!
What? Okay, so it's just a rando battle going on. Okay.
To me.
Oh, you gonna let me in? Guess not. I don't see anything to grapple. No? Let me in! I'm like the Eric Andre meme. Okay, the wind seems to be blowing in my direction now. Okay, maybe this is it. Matsumai Residences. This sounds like the name of like an apartment building complex and few Japan had apartment complexes. Okay, are you saying it's actually inside of these walls? Because they don't let me in there anymore. They did it one time, then they stopped. Yeah, that's... I don't think I'm gonna be able to find this. Maybe it's actually inside of Matsumai Castle. No. Oh no, that's really, this is tricky. Clear around on the other side of the castle, maybe. Let's find out.
That's right.
Excuse me. There's still like fire just flying through the air for no reason. Is this it? Hey! All right, let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Moments of reflection. My arrows are full. Yeah, I don't know what the... why there's still missiles flying through the air. I thought I took care of all that business. Where are they coming from? Okay. He couldn't get around the wall, but when I'm over here, he appears. Okay, where's this coming from? You guys way over yon way.
Come on, boy.
I keep seeing these smoke trails and I wonder if it has something to do with it. What do you want? What do you want to send me to? Oh, well, that'd probably be the way to get up. Thank you, little birdie. Did I scare you? Did I interrupt the Amfest grinder outage party that seems to happen every time that there's a Turning Point USA event? Mistakes. Time in the South. Sure.
I should have listened to Jubei. Let go of this rage. I see it in Kiku now. I can't let her become like me.
Hell yeah, maximum health increased. You know, I was thinking about when I was talking about the entitled Karens, how they get treated by police officers and whatnot. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know, these kind of videos prove that police actually have the ability to show restraint and not just immediately gun down anybody or slam them onto a hood. Now, what seems to be the difference? And then I thought to myself, well, obviously white privilege. And then, you know, you always get these mouth breathers who are like, white privilege doesn't exist. Where was my white privilege when I was growing up poor? Well, let me tell you what, gang. I have had it directly affect me because I was pulled over once right after a gig. And, you know, I had a headlight out. But also I'd had a little bit to drink. And my passenger had a little bit to drink. But here's the thing. I was in a suit. I was white, and I had nothing but swing instruments in my car. I got a warning. Any other time you've been pulled out, searched, and I always use that as an exact example of how white privilege exists. Because where I got pulled out was in one of the rougher areas in Chattanooga too, because I lived in one of the rougher areas. I lived in the exact same area, but I got treated differently. Are you gonna show up? I'm playing the Song of the Wolf, by God. Perhaps my wolf song is not amplified enough. I'm sure there's someone on YouTube like ripping that song like through like gain and a super loud amp. All I have to do is find one thing to throw, and then once I do that instantly, that brings the wolf right to, Okay, there we go.
Okay. So you do like my music?
So we're gonna have some wolf versus dog action? Okay, there's all three of them over there.
Could be something. Go look.
Ooh, let's see if we can do a chain assassination. Hold on, I'm gonna try something real quick, like, let's arm with this. Now, let's throw this. Damn it. Did not work as I wanted because I did not have my Kusarigama pulled out. I mean, I didn't have my katana pulled out, rather. Missed, sucker! Smoke bomb! Who's left?